Hello and welcome to Planning by Design. In this video, we'll break down why local authorities across the UK are increasingly using Article 4 directions, effectively removing permitted development rights and requiring full planning applications. These changes are reshaping commercial to residential conversions and houses in multiple occupation, HMOs. We'll cover what this means for developers, potential impacts, and key steps you should take. Class E to residential permitted development. Class MA permitted development rights allow commercial properties, such as offices, retail units, and restaurants, to be converted into residential dwellings without a full planning application. Instead, prior approval from the local planning authority is typically required, making the process faster and more efficient. This mechanism was designed to repurpose underutilised commercial spaces and help address the UK's housing shortage. However, Article 4 directions are now restricting these conversions in many areas. Article 4 and HMOs. Local authorities, especially in London, are also using Article 4 directions to control HMO developments. These measures aim to ensure HMOs are appropriately located, developments meet quality standards. Negative impacts on local communities are minimised. It's important to note that planning permission for an HMO is different from an HMO licence, which is still required to operate legally. Why are local authorities implementing Article 4 directions? Councils argue that unrestricted commercial to residential conversions and HMOs create challenges, including loss of essential commercial spaces impacting local economies, concerns over housing quality, with some conversions resulting in substandard living conditions, increased pressure on local infrastructure, including transport, healthcare and schools, avoidance of affordable housing contributions, which full planning applications would require. In response, cities like London, Manchester, Birmingham, Bristol and Brighton have introduced Article 4 directions to regain planning control and align development with local needs. Government stance and local approaches. The government encourages councils to use Article 4 directions in a targeted way rather than imposing blanket restrictions. This means some areas within a city may retain permitted development rights, while others require full planning applications, creating a complex landscape for developers. Impact on property owners and developers. If your project falls under an Article 4 area, here's what to expect. 1. Longer timelines. Full planning applications take longer than prior approvals. 2. Higher costs, additional fees and planning requirements. 3. Location-specific rules. Each council applies Article 4 differently, so research is key before investing. How to determine whether Article 4 applies to your site. To find out if Article 4 applies to your site, you can 1. Check your local authority's website for active or proposed Article 4 directions. 2. Consult a planning expert to assess site-specific constraints and development options. 3. Act fast. If no Article 4 is in place yet, submitting a prior approval application now might allow you to proceed before new restrictions take effect. For the full details, there is a link to our blog written by Silas Willoughby, Chartered Town Planner at Planning by Design, in the description. Need expert advice? If you need guidance on how Article 4 directions impact your development, contact our expert team at Planning by Design. Visit www.planning-by-design.co.uk today and book your free, no-obligation consultation. Let us guide you to a smooth and successful planning experience. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more planning insights, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, happy developing!